This is the day before the 7-day gig. I'm working with my friend's church and we're going to be doing this production. It's just going to be using a few equipment. I'll go over everything that we're hired at the camp. But at the moment I'm just going to go through all equipment I have and what I'll be bringing, and then on the Friday afternoon packing it all up into the car, then driving off to the campsite. This is all the stuff I'm actually bringing, so I'm just going to work from this way and go all the way over to this side. Okay, so we've got two Cobra Scan 100s. There it is. I haven't done a review on those. I will do them soon, but I'm a bit busy. Now I've got this cheap little thing. It's not DMXable like that is. It's just, this is my very first scanner I actually got. It's called a Wildflower RGBW 10 watt quad LED scanner. And the box is pretty battered. There's a lot of stuff, so I'll actually go through this stuff a bit later. And behind that is a Pro Stand by AVE, the same brand that makes those. Then we have the Chave Hurricane Haze 2D and its Magic Mist Fluid, which is water-based. Did an overview. I will be soon doing a review on this, but as I said with the other one, I'm quite busy right now. This is like a flight case or a carry case, whatever you want to call it, that I actually got from my dad's work. I used to have engine parts inside it from helicopters or planes, but now they don't need it anymore, so I can use it. So what's underneath these two pieces of foam are two moving heads and our DMX controller, and that is our Obey 70 controller. Safety cables underneath, use manuals underneath, cables underneath, everything's underneath the controller. And then after this we go from here, and then here's another two moving heads which are also by AVE that I will soon be doing reviews on. Cables, safety hooks for mounting it to trussing, and yeah, that's pretty much what's inside this box. Okay, I'm now going to go through all of what's inside here. Two milk crates with cables and other stuff in them. I might start with this one and then I'll work our way to this one. So we've got a Showtime case bag. We then have this bag, which has cables and G-clamps in them. Then we have a generic style par. I probably won't bring this, but just in case, we have a DMX cable. That should be over there. Should put DMX cable. How many meters is this? Yeah, this one's a 6 meter actually. These labeling, I marked them blue because this is like to tell what the difference between my equipment and someone else's equipment. We have a toolbox which has all sorts of tools inside. It has this tool thing, screws, not really, Allen key. This is what I'll probably use. That's for bringing up the trussing, but spanner, don't really need that. Couple more spanners in here. The remote to control analog lights like the PAR, which like just plug and play lights. Then we have a DMX converter for it converts 3-pin to 5-pin. Then we have I have a DMX terminator. This one I actually made myself using a 120 ohm resistor and just this little DMX plug. So that's that with this. Then we have these cable tie things where you put them around your cable and hold them on the trussing just to make it look a bit more cleaner. I've got a few of those. I have some AC and IC cables in here and a light in there. And that's this crate. Now I'll go off to that crate. We have a 12 meter cable here, a 20 meter cable here. We have, actually I'm not going to bother through this, but there's like lots of DMX cables as you can see. Power boards, foot stand for the lights, these cable things that tie it to the trussing. Then we have those power things for that remote. Power cables down there and a few other lights. Then we have two beams there, LCB 252 RGB bar lights. Then after that we have the trussing. It's not really proper trussing, but it's just that sort of trussing where you have like similar to two speaker stands on the sides, and then you have the thing that goes on top. And these two metal rods here that go like about, metal pipes that go about like a meter long. They are for extensions for like putting it higher, like what we're going to be doing. Bolts, because this thing actually has holes in the trussing itself. It has little holes to put the lights through there. But we're going to be using oak lamps for that, because this sort of thing, this is a clamp. This clamp is actually for one of the moving heads. It attaches like that, makes it a bit more secure. These we'll just attach with a bit of rubber onto here with a bit of rubber so that we can get it to fit on the truss. But yeah, this is the user manual for it. How to install it. It was a bit confusing. We didn't actually know how to put it up properly at first, but then when we looked closer we realized, this bit here, this 2A bit just joins onto the spare piping they had, which is that thing, and that goes across the bottom too, like that. And they'll attach, and then they'll attach another one of those, and then the top one is just a single one. But yeah, that was pretty much what we're actually bringing with us to the campsite. I guess you'll see us on the actual day packing all this as a time lapse into the car. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at the optical system in that. And moving head on top, strapped down the trussing. We've got our bar light here facing out towards the stage. We have two beam spots, moving heads here. Let's get some cool aerial effects.
This is Liam. Oh, wait. You have to go a bit higher.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I should actually go at a different angle.
Should I just go from? No. Should I just roll from here? Roll and like zoom in, stay there. Nice.
Whatever.
Dun, 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 dun. When you're ready, okay? Tell me when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, go. This is Liam working so hard.
Bye.